we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, great. Oh, here comes Susan. That's great. Let's warm up now. Thanks for doing that, Pamela and Andy. I know you guys have to get off the bike, so thank you so much for that. All right, we're warming up 70 to 80 RPMs, utilizing warm-up resistance only. Whatever you're choosing to use today is the perfect resistance for today, okay? I rode this class this morning about, oh gosh, 8:30, and I really enjoyed the ride. I hope you guys do too. I think it'll be really, really great. So I've got to tell you the full story about, okay, so I rode the ride because I knew I wanted to ride this ride before we rode it today. You're 70 to 80 warm-up gear only. So that's what you're on right now. But anyway, I've gotten into audiobooks. So I'm listening to a really great audiobook, and it's a mystery kind of thriller. And so I'm only an hour away from the end. And so I couldn't put it, I didn't want to ride with music. I wanted to ride with my AirPods. And so I kept listening to the book. And I don't know whether that brought my heart rate up or or if it was the story. Anyway, it's really good. I'll let you know, if it ends like I want it to end, and I'll be glad to share it if you would like.
Yes.
Yeah, it was really good. It's really, really good. So, but
Who is the author?
I'm sorry.
Who is the author? Who wrote
Who's the author? I will find that for you right now. I've told more people about it. I'm very particular about what I listen to because the readers have to be conducive to my brain, because a lot of people I just don't like, I just don't, and I get it all from the library, so it's really easy to return. Her name is Mary Kubica, Kubica. Are you familiar?
No.
Okay.
Kubica.
Yeah, she's. I'll let you know. I think I know where it's going, but I'm sure there's going to be a twist.
It should be, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, guys, so we are working together right here now to pick up the pace. So we're picking up the pace right to maybe 85 RPMs tops. The slowest would be 75 RPMs. And I want you to continue right here. So smooth out that pedal stroke, quiet that upper body, lighten up the grip on your handlebars. You're going to be successful no matter what today. You're going to be successful no matter what. Yeah, you're going to need that fan, Catherine. So good job on that. I know mine's always on high when I ride. Always.
Kathy, what's the name of the book?
The Nicest Couple. Let me just double check that. Just the Nicest Couple. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's going to be, it's going to be a good one. Anyway, so stay right there. And if you guys have anything you want to share with me too, I'm happy to, I'm collecting all these great books that I really enjoy listening to. Okay, so 75 to 85. And then I don't feel like I'm wasting any time by sitting down and reading. I'm not saying that you should ever feel that way. It's just something that is within me that I can't seem to get over. But so I can get up, I have my AirPods, I can listen to the book, I can do my laundry, I can unload my dishwasher, I can water my plants, I can talk to my sister, all those wonderful things, as I'm listening. So anyway, okay, 3, 2, now you're picking up. You're going up towards 90 RPMs if you can, but the slowest you're at now is 80 if you can do that. And you're going to hold this now for 2 minutes. So remember that 90 is the fastest we go. 80 is the slowest we're going to go during our working intervals. We have multiple working intervals today. I think you'll enjoy it. Something short and sweet sometimes, like we did on Saturday, but we do have up to a minute, 45 seconds, 15 seconds, etc. today. So it's going to change up just a little bit. 20 more seconds to go. You'll be a minute in. That means you'll stay with it for another minute after that. Now, what I want you to start thinking about is how you're feeling right now. If you're feeling like this may be more of a challenge than you think you want it to be right now, back off on the resistance. But you can always adjust that resistance as we move through the intervals as well. And I did. I added resistance, I took it away. I thought I knew where I wanted to be, but sometimes it was too hard. But then again, sometimes it became too easy. So we can always monitor that resistance turn together. So 40 more seconds to go. You're either at 80, 85, or 90. And if you're not there, and if you're not prepared to go there quite yet, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So 25 more seconds to go. Wonderful job. Shoulders down, chest up. Oh my gosh, Susan, are you getting a photo taken later on because you look so beautiful in your turtleneck? You look great.
This t-shirt. As a matter of fact, I left it.
I think it kind of looks like the same one I wore for when I had my photo taken for my sorority in college. Same one. Same one. You look much better than I did though. Okay, so start slowing down, bring it back down. I'm going to have you bring it all the way down to 70 RPMs. So how did that feel in the warm-up? Did that feel like that was challenging enough to start to bring your heart rate up? Zone 1 is where we would be, right? Okay. So unlike the wimpy class that you thought you did on Saturday, Phil, this is going to be just a little more challenging today with intensity levels. So
I was whip on Saturday, not the class.
No. I know you said you were, but you weren't. You were exactly where you needed to be. Sometimes you're a little too hard on yourself, kiddo.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're 70 RPM, stay right here. Now, if it's available to you, we've got 1 minute left of the warm-up. So what I want you to do is I want you to get a drink of water and prepare for the first interval. So the first interval is going to be a reverse ladder. We call it a reverse ladder because the longest period of time will be at the front. We'll drop it back. So it'll be 60 seconds, 60 seconds, 60 seconds to push, 60 seconds to pull back, 45 to push, 45 to pull back, 30 to push, 30 to pull back. Now, this is your job. You're going to add one more resistance turn onto your warm-up gear. So that's where I'd like for you to go now. And over the next 20 seconds, I want you to start to build the RPM up to 80 RPMs and get there and hold. Polina, don't worry about it yet. You're going to go with us when I say accelerate, okay? Okay, so everyone should be at 80 RPMs to begin the first stage. We are now accelerating now. 90 RPMs, 80 to 90 RPMs for 1 minute. Good job. So you've got warm-up gear or warm-up gear +1. So that's where we're at now. So we're building just a little bit of intensity level, but the heart rate remains in zone 1. Zone 1. Good job. Good job. Good job. You have 35 more seconds at 90 RPMs, and you're just going to slow it down to 80 and hold it for a minute. So it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. 25 seconds to go. Great job. Now remember, you're working in oxygen deprivation now, right? So this may feel like a little more challenging than the heart rate is showing, and that's okay. Try to stay with it though. Try not to back off. 8 seconds. Hold it here for 5, 3, 80 RPMs. Hold it. We've got 1 minute. Great job. 80 RPMs, 1 minute. Polina, go ahead and slow down, sweetheart. You can slow down now. You can slow down. Right. All righty. So if you need another drink of water, feel free to grab it now. 80 RPMs for 40 more seconds. Now the acceleration will go back up to 90 shortly. So what we can think of this first stage as a continuation of the warm up with intensity levels. So that means I don't want the intensity levels to be working. If you do get up through zone 1 and you touch the bottom of zone 2, nothing wrong with that. Just try not to go much more difficult, much harder than that. Let's get yourself really ready to go. All right, now we're going to take a deep breath and we're going to pick that RPM back up to 90 in 3, in 2. Let's go, Polina. 1, you're going to 90 RPMs for 45 seconds, 45 seconds. So we got the hard one out of the way first, the longest one out of the way first, the 60-second, the 1 minute value. That's what now we've got lesser time under tension. So we've got 20 seconds under our belt already. You guys are doing fantastic. Great job. Hold it here. You have 15 more seconds to ride at 90. Good. Everyone doing okay so far? Everyone doing okay so far?
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, pull it back, please. 80 RPMs, now hold here. You've got 45 seconds to hold. Great work. You guys have done great. How are those heart rates handling this? Are they doing okay?
Yes.
Okay, Barry, what's your heart rate?
92.
Good, okay. Steve, what's your heart rate?
102.
102, that's great. Susan, what's your heart rate?
119.
119, okay, you guys are doing great. Oh, you're doing great. You're about to go up. Well, what is zone 2 for you, Susan? What's the bottom?
Zone 2 is 124.
Okay, close to mine, close to mine. Okay, here we go, guys. We're going back to 90 RPMs, but this time it's only 30 seconds and we're going now. 90 RPMs. Come on, Polina. Pick it up, girlfriend. Yep, she's our hero. Polina's our hero right there. Good job. Good job, good job, good job. Okay, 18 more seconds to go. We're 30 seconds at 90. This is fabulous. This is fabulous. Good job. 10 seconds to go. You're doing great. You're doing great. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, and 80 for 30 seconds. Now hold this right here. 30 seconds at 80. We're going to get a recovery after these 30 seconds. Check in with your heart rate. See the highest heart rate that you achieved on that acceleration. Please remember your resistance. Those of you with Pelotons, you can use your power or your output for validation here. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, heart rates. You have heart rates on board, 70 RPMs. If you want to take that resistance turn off, please do. Mike, can you share?
101.
That's great, sweetheart. Polina, what was your heart rate?
105.
That's great, sweetheart. What was the fastest RPM you achieved?
I'm sure that I had 80. I couldn't hit it, but I came up.
That's honey bunny. That's great. That's fantastic. Phil, how about you?
115.
115. When do you go into zone 2?
118.
Uh-huh. Good. Steve?
116 at 32.
Good. Great. Norma, how about you?
It's not showing me a heart rate right now.
Okay. It's being a stinker. It didn't want you to get off the bike and walk away to get that medication. It got mad. It got mad. No problem. Stacy, how about you?
106, and I'm at resistance 27 today.
Should I ask why?
Just not a good sleep, not with it this morning.
I get it. No problem. No problem. Carol?
120 at 23 resistance.
Okay, Carol's running ahead of the game. Way to go, Missy. Andy?
119 at 30.
That's great, dog. Great. Catherine?
100 at 14.
Okay, you know what I'm going to ask you to do, right, Catherine?
Yes, I do.
Okay, Barry?
I'm sorry, 98 at 28.
That's wonderful. Good job. And Susan?
122 at +1, and I'm with Stacy.
Okay, no problem at all. No problem at all. I get that. You guys feel free to pull back at any time. Don't work as hard as you, if I'm asking you to work too hard, pull it back. All right, here we go, guys. We've got 30-second fast, 30-second pullback, 30-second. We do it 3 times. Are you ready to go? Back to 80 right now. 80 RPMs, hold it right here, please. 80 RPMs, hold it right here. Add the resistance you had on your last effort. Or if you would like, Catherine, if you would like to add one more resistance turn, do that for me now. Okay, so 30 seconds, 80 RPMs. Good, 30 seconds, 80 RPMs. We have 3 of these now, 3 of these. Great work, great work. Now the difference is, if you're feeling like it, on the second one, not this one, on the second one, we'll add resistance. So we're gonna build that with resistance. Get ready, we're gonna go fast. If you can get to 90 RPMs, go there now. 90 RPMs for 30 seconds. Great job, great job, great job, great job. Excellent job, excellent job. So if Pamela's gonna be writing this class in just a little bit, she's already lifting her resistance up into the low 30s. Yeah, I'm gonna tell her that right now. 10 seconds to go, keep it right there. All righty, good, 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 good. All right, now what I'm gonna ask you to do is pull it back to 80. Go ahead, 80, keep the resistance right where it is. Now, this is what I did this morning. This is what I want you to do. Before you accelerate, you add a resistance turn. You finish the 90 RPMs for 30 seconds, and then when you pull back to 80, you drop that resistance turn. Does everyone understand what I'm asking you to do?
Yep.
All right, so you're not gonna hold the resistance through the pullback. You're gonna drop the resistance to allow yourself a little bit of downtime, okay? All righty, add 1 resistance turn, accelerate to 90, and hold that for 30 seconds. Good job. Good job, good job. So Andy, are you at 31?
32.
I love it. I didn't want to say that, but I didn't want to push that if it wasn't available. Okay, great. All right, 10 seconds to go. So those heart rates should be lifting into the high end zone 1, bottom of zone 2, 3, 2, 1. Pull it back. 80 RPMs. Take that 1 resistance turn back. So Andy, drop it back to 31, right?
Right.
Good job, good job, good job, good job. So if we're adding more resistance and then we're adding RPM, we got a double whammy right there, right? We got double recruitment and our heart rates will eventually get there. Okay, 4, 3, 2, add the resistance turn back on and go to 90 RPMs for 30 seconds. So after these 30 seconds, I want you to get your heart rate, tell me what your resistance was, and then you're going to be recovering. 15 seconds to go. Paulina, are you ready to go fast? Are you going fast, kiddo? Into the 80s, Paulina, go, go, go. Okay, here we go. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1, recover. 70 RPMs, take your resistance off. You've got 3 minutes. Great job. Let's start again with Mike.
102 at 23.
That's great, honey, great. Paulina, did you get your heart rate?
Yeah, it was 99.
99, and how fast were you going?
Under 80.
Under 80, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, let's see if this next stage is a little bit better for you.
Okay.
Phil, how about you?
125 to 33.
There you go. That's great. Steve, where were you?
110 at 34.
Okay, okay, interesting. Let's see how it works out for you, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, Norma, what was your resistance?
29.
29, okay, and were you able to get to 90?
Yes,
Did your heart rate kick in?
yes, it's now 76.
Okay, Yeah, I get it. I get it. Feels harder. Yeah. And it is harder. Yeah, it's coming. Your heart rate's it's all trying to balance itself out. I really think so. I really think so. Stacy, how about you?
109 at 28.
Okay. Carol,
3 at 24,
what was your heart rate, sweetheart?
123,
Oh, good for you. Good for you. Andy.
130 and 32.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, great. Catherine.
103 at 17.
Oh, wow. You really bumped it up. Good girl. Barry.
129.
That's great, Barry. Great. And Susan.
120 at +1.5.
Oh. Look, we're just going up half turns. That's good. That's good. Okay, guys, you're doing great. You're doing great. Okay, now we're going to settle back in. Now we're just going to kind of flip the switch. We're going to do a speed surge ladder. So a speed surge ladder starts out with 15 seconds going fast, 15 seconds to pull back. Then it's 30 seconds and then pull back, 45, pull back, 60. Okay, so we just flipped it over. Now we're not doing reverse ladder, we're doing ladders, speed ladders. Okay, so you're going to the highest resistance you've used on your last effort, the highest resistance you've used on your last effort. We are getting prepared by coming to 80 RPMs for 15 seconds. Let's begin now. 15 seconds at 80. Good job. Good job. Good job. So now we've got oxygen saturation, hopefully on board. We're good. Get ready. You're taking off. 90 RPMs. Let's go, Polina. 90 RPMs for 15 seconds. Everyone should be able to achieve this. Everyone should be able to achieve this. Good job, Polina. Good job. Good job. Pull it back 80 for 30 seconds. Good. Pull it back to 80 RPMs for 30 seconds. You've got the highest resistance you were capable of doing on the last effort. Good job. Andy, this is going to lift your heart rate, I do believe. So let's be mindful. All righty, here we go. 13 seconds to go, guys. 10 seconds to go. You're going to go back to 90 for 30 seconds. You're going to hold that just for 30 seconds and then pull back. 3, 2, 1. You're going 90 RPMs for 30 seconds right here. Good job. So you're halfway through at the end of this, you'll be halfway through your effort. Good work, good work, good work. Halfway through your ladder. Good, good. Now the bad news is that it gets longer. These intensity changes with the length of time. We're under pressure. That's what we're looking for. 5, 4, 3, 2, pull it back. 80 RPMs. Hold it here, 45 seconds. Grab a drink of water if you need to. That's perfect. Take time, a posture, break it back. You've got 45 seconds is a long time to wait at 80 RPMs to push. It's a long time to wait. It would be better if we just go and pull back, go pull back, go pull back. But now we're waiting. We're utilizing the oxygen that we've got on board now, okay? Because we pushed. And now we pull back, reap those benefits right there. Okay, here we go, guys. 8 seconds. Here we go. We're going back to 90 RPMs. Take a deep breath. Shoulders are down. Form is excellent. Here we go. 90 RPMs for 40 seconds. Let's go now. Great work. Great work. Great work, you guys. That is excellent. 10 seconds in. Stay with it. Stay with it. Do the best you can, Polina, the best you can. I want to see 8-0 on that monitor. Good job. 8-1 maybe on that monitor. Good job. 8-2 on that monitor. Even better job. Keep it there, Polina. Good job. Good job. Good job. You've got, oh my gosh, you're almost there. You're almost ready to pull back, guys. Don't leave me now. You're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, pull back. 80 RPMs, you have 1 minute. Good. I mean, 1 minute here was so long to wait. It was like, I know I've got to work. I know I've got to work, but take advantage of this. Try not to drop the resistance. Allow the heart rate to lower or to plateau on its own. 80 RPMs, good job. Good job. Good job. Now, when we accelerate, this will be the hardest 1 minute of the class that we've done. So just be mindful, and if you feel you can do it, excellent. Do the best you can. Great job. 18 seconds to go. Hold it there. Good. All righty. Take a deep breath. Shoulders down, chest up. Getting ready to accelerate. Which leg are you going to push with? Both of them, right? Both of them. Here we go. 3, 2, 90 RPMs. You're on it. You're going to get recovery after this minute. Good job. Be careful of that pedal stroke. Some of you, it's becoming erratic. You don't want to do that. You want to draw in. You want to focus on smoothing out that pedal stroke. Good job, good job, good job. 20 seconds to go. Great. 20 seconds in, 40 to go. Stay right there. You're almost there. You're almost there. You're almost there. Hold it, please. Hold it, please. 30 seconds to go. It's getting hard because of the length of time we're here at 90. We've got resistance on board, enough to challenge ourselves into zone 3. Excellent job. Good job, good job, good job. 15 seconds to go. You're almost there. Good work. 10 seconds to go. Brilliant job. Excellent. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recover. 70 RPMs. You've got 3 minutes to recover. Great job. You've got a heart rate for me, and you've got a resistance for me. And if you were able to get to 90. All right, good job. Susan, we'll start with you.
125 zone 2 plus 1.5 at 90.
Oh, that's great. That's great, Susan. Wonderful job. Barry.
It was 103 at 29 with zone 3.
That's brilliant, Barry. Good job. Good job. Catherine.
106 at 17.
That's great, honey. Were you able to get to 90?
Yes.
Good job, Catherine. Good job. Andy.
137 to 32.
I knew that's what it would be. Great work, honey. Great work. Zone
Thank you.
3, most definitely. Yeah. Carol, how about you?
29 at 24.
Good. You okay? Carol, you okay?
Definitely.
Okay, definitely. I like that. Stacy, how about you?
117 at 28.
All right, good job. Were you able to get to 90 or is that sluggish too?
Yeah, no, I got to 90.
That's good, honey. Good, good. Norma, how you feeling? Where's your heart rate?
At 91, resistance was 29.
Wow. How about 90? Was it available?
How about what?
Did you get to 90 RPMs?
Yes, yes.
Wow, that's a big jump, 76 to 91. You're kicking and screaming that heart rate all the way up. Oh my gosh, are you pulling Timmy behind you? That big heavy Timmy in that wagon? Yes, that's probably what it felt like. That's right. How about you, Steve?
128
Oh,
at 35.
what did that? What'd you say? You
Was
were?
able to get to- Yeah,
Okay. Now, how'd that feel?
feel good.
Felt good? Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I'm really, really glad. Good. Phil, how about you?
126 at 33.
Oh, that's great, Phil. That's great. That's zone 3, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is. Polina, how about you?
It was 105, and I had occasionally 80. I did.
Brilliant job. Brilliant job. Great job. Wonderful. Mike, how about you?
107, I did at 25 for a while, and I dropped to 23 and bumped 90.
That's good, sweetheart. Good job. Excellent. Good, good. Okay, here we go. We're going back. We're going back. So good news is we're going to stay at 80 RPMs. Good news is we're staying at 80. Go to 80, use the highest resistance that you've used on the last effort. All right. Highest resistance you've used on the last effort. All right. So this is what I'm going to ask you to do. 80 RPMs, same resistance you had on the last effort. Let's go. 30 seconds to begin. 30 seconds to begin. So if I said it's going to be 80 RPMs through the whole thing, and if we want to change our heart rate, what are we going to have to do? Yeah,
This is-
right. That's right. Add resistance. Right. So we're already starting high. So the moment, Stacy, if this bothers your knee, we're not doing it, right? If you're loading too much, go ahead, add one more resistance turn at 80. If you drop back to below 80 and you can't get back up to 80 and hold it, you've got too much gear on board. You've got too much resistance on board. We've got to focus on that 80 RPMs. What do you have to do to keep that pedal stroke even at 80? Now, those of you with a Peloton, you're seeing output. You're seeing where you need to be on that heavier effort. Go ahead, one more turn. One more turn. So now we've got the same resistance plus 2. Now, Andy, what do you have to do to your seat? Do you have to get back in the saddle to be able to complete this successfully? We don't want any pressure on the knees. We want to recruit through the glutes. We want to recruit through the hamstrings, the calves, of course. We want to take some of the pressure off the quadriceps and no pressure on the knees. So what do you have to do this? All right, hold it right here. We're past that 30-second mark. We're going to hold this for 19 seconds. Good job. Remember the resistance. If you got a Peloton, you know exactly what your highest resistance is. I want to know that. But for those of you who don't, you're going with resistance. Now, drop one of those resistance turns to the left, accelerate to 85, 30 seconds. Good, 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 good. So now you got to really pay attention here. You've got to pay attention. You can't be cycling in la la land here. You've got to pay attention to that pedal stroke because it's getting challenging. Okay, 8 seconds to go. You're going to drop one more resistance turn and you're going to go 90. Turn it down, go 90 RPMs, last 30 seconds of this effort. So I want to know what the highest resistance you had on board. I want your heart rate at the end of this 20 seconds. You're being strong. You're being focused. You guys are fabulous. Keep it right here. Keep it right here. Keep it right here. That pedal stroke feels familiar here. It didn't necessarily feel familiar with that much resistance on at 80. All right, everyone, grab your heart rate and recover. 70 RPMs, take your resistance off for recovery. I'm going to ask you what your heart rate is before we begin. Okay, Susan, how did it go?
129 plus 2.5.
Wow, good girl. Good girl. Were you able to get to 90 at the end?
Yes.
Good. Thank you for that, Barry.
Yes, I was 103 at 29.
At 29, was that the highest resistance you had?
No, I went up to 30.
That's what I thought. That's what I wanted. Yeah, 30. Good. Excellent. Catherine.
Highest resistance is 118, but I had a hard time with it. Had to drop back to 117. And my heart rate was 6.
Okay. Okay. That's good. That's okay. That's okay. How about you, Andy?
134 at 34.
Wow. Now that's okay. That's cool. That's really cool. Good job on that, Andy. That is really cool. Carol, how about you?
30 at 26.
My gosh. Good girl, honey. How'd that feel to add that resistance on?
Fine.
Good. Felt fine. Good. Okay, Stacy, how about you, hon?
116 at 30.
Okay, good. All righty. Norma.
31 resistance, 86 with heart rate.
Impressive. Good job. That was great. How about you, Steve?
128 at 37.
Wow, talk about a controlled heart rate. without effort. That was good. That was good. Phil, how about you?
129 at 34.
Brilliant. Good job on that. Good job. Polina, how'd you do?
It was 105.
Yeah? Were you able to accelerate? Were you able to go fast?
A little bit.
Okay, all right. Did you see the 8 number? Did you see the 8 number there?
This is my problem that I have 75 and after 100.
Oh, got it. Oh, it's hard to know exactly where you are. There's like a range, yeah.
Okay.
Got it. Okay, got it. Good girl. Now I understand. Thanks for sharing. Mike, how about you?
104 at 25 and then 23.
Okay, great. Thank you for that. That's perfect. Okay, guys, every single interval has been different, hasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go back to this. We're gonna start out with the 60 seconds of 90 RPM, 80 to 90 RPMs. Now you're gonna go to the resistance that you ended up with on that last effort. So you're gonna, do you understand what I'm trying to say? How can I say that more clearly?
The highest,
So not the highest -2, the highest -2. Can I say that, Steve? Is that understandable? All
Yeah.
right, the highest resistance you've used -2. Good, 80 RPMs, let's start here. 80 RPMs for 1 minute. Okay, so we're gonna start with that. We're gonna start with 80 RPMs for 1 minute, 90 RPMs for 1 minute. Add a resistance, pull it back to 80, all right? So we're gonna build from there, but we're gonna drop the time down on the ladder. So we're going back to the reverse ladder again. All righty, so this is where I saw the highest heart rate that I had all day in this effort here. That doesn't mean that'll happen to you, but I'm just telling you that that's might be what you see today. And that is good. So we're talking once again, zone 3. This is where I ended up in zone 4, but you don't have to go into zone 4. Do you understand me, Phil?
Yes.
Good. I'm so glad you do. Okay. You're understanding English today. That's good. Okay. Here we go. Accelerate to 90. Polina, pick up that pace. Pick up that pace. Polina, you've got 1 minute or 60 seconds at 90. Good job. And I didn't mean that. I didn't mean English because that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Okay, good. Okay, good. 40 seconds to go. Stay right here at 90, Andy. Are you doing okay?
Yeah.
All right. This should feel familiar, right? Because you've done
is.
it. Yeah, it's good. It's good. The intensity is doable, right? The heart rates are good, right? Now you may see the heart rate lift into zone 2 fairly easily, maybe even the bottom of zone 3. It's not as hard as it was when we were dragging it up the hill before, right? 10 seconds to go. You're gonna add 1 resistance turn on board. Here we go. Add it. 80 RPMs. You have 45 seconds. By the way, this is the last interval. Good job. Good job. This is the last interval. All right. So you've added 1 resistance turn on to where we began. You're back to 80 for 45 seconds. Good job. You are 15 seconds into that 45-second block. Well done, everyone. Well done. Good job. Good. Stay with it now. Stay with it. Now remember, when it gets more challenging, we're almost done. Okay, we're almost done. Stay with it. All righty, here we go. We are now 5, 4, 3, 2, and you're going back to 90 RPMs, but it's only 45 seconds. Now this intensity feels different. It feels stronger. It feels maybe, I hate to use the word harder, but it just feels more difficult, okay? Now, you are now 20 seconds in. You have 25 more seconds to complete your 90 RPMs. You want to do the best job you can to use that pedal stroke. Make it smooth out. 15 more seconds to go. Great job. Great job. You've got 10 more seconds. Great job. Now, I'm gonna ask you to add one more resistance turn, slow it down. You are now at 80 for 30 seconds. Good job. All right, now you should be right, Steve, am I right? The highest resistance you've had on this effort on the class today. Is that correct, Steve?
Yeah,
All right, everyone should be at the highest resistance they had on the last effort, if you feel you can do that. All right, good. All right, here we go. Now, 80 is not bad. Here comes 90. Here comes 90 right now. 90 RPMs. Good job. Excellent. 90 RPMs for 30 seconds. Great. Great job. Great job. Great job. 20 seconds. I want you to know where your perceived exertion is. It should be pretty high. Should be pretty high. The effort should feel challenging. 10 seconds to go. Great work. Great work. You're getting ready to pull back. You're getting ready to pull back. Hold your resistance. 80 RPMs, pull it back. You've got 15 seconds. Great job. All righty. How's everybody doing? Everybody's good? Okay, good. Okay, you're checking in with your output too. Here we go again. 90 RPMs, push. 90 RPMs for 15 seconds. Good job. Good job, good job, good job. Okay, I'm giving you an option. We've got 90 more seconds of the ride. Pull it back, 80 RPMs, 15 seconds. Good job. Listen up. If you're done, you're done. You're recovering. Okay, get your heart rate and recover. But if you can come with us, I want you to go again. 90 RPMs, push. 90 RPMs for 15 seconds. Good job. Good job, good job, good job. 10 seconds to go. Stay with it if you can. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 80 RPMs, pull it back. Come on, we have one more minute. If you can do it for one more minute, I want you to do it. But Norma, if you can't do it, you're not doing it. You're recovering, okay? Listen to your body right here. Good job. Here we go. 3, 2, you're pushing 90 RPMs again for 15 seconds. Good job. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Perceived exertion should be high. Perceived exertion should be high. 3, 2, pull it back, 80. Come on, 30 more seconds to complete the class. All right, one more time at 80, one more time at 90. Heart rate check and recovery. Good job. 18 seconds to go. I'm sorry, we're ready to go now. 90 RPMs, 15 seconds. Good job. Excellent job, excellent job, excellent job. Hold it here, 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, grab your heart rate. Good. 70 RPMs. And then below that, drop your resistance. You're done. Great job. Great job, everybody. Great job, great job, great job. Excellent. Okay, let's start with Mike. How'd you do?
104.
That's great, sweetie. Were you able to get to 90?
Mid-80s.
That's okay. Good job. Polina, what was your heart rate?
113, 113.
113, that's excellent. Don't stop pedaling, love. Keep pedaling lightly. Good job, Phil.
142 at 36.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Good job, Phil. Really good job. Steve.
142 at 38.
Wow. Boy, you're pushing the envelope there, Steve. Good job. Boy. Yeah, I can't wait to hear what the cardiologist says about that. Do you share your numbers with him or her?
Yeah, I usually bring a copy of the graph.
That's excellent. Okay, and if I'm being bad, tell me, okay? Tell me I'm
Yeah.
bad if they tell me I'm bad, okay? All righty, Norma, how about you?
32, heart rate 86.
Wow, that looked hard. You look like you were working harder than 86. Yeah,
What? So up here.
I am so glad you weren't, Norma. I'm so glad you weren't. Thank you for sharing that. And 32 is a lot of resistance on. That is great. All right, Stacy, how about you?
129 at 30.
Oh, see, it came through. You couldn't hold it back anymore, could you? No, that's great, Stacy. I'm happy for you. I'm glad it worked out. Carol, how about you?
132, and I cut back.
That's okay. I saw you cut back. Okay, absolutely fine. Andy, how about you?
145 to 34, is that the high end of zone 3?
Oh, honey, let me calculate that and I'll get back to you on that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I think zone 4, most definitely. Catherine, how about you?
108 at 18.
Oh, was it hard?
Yes,
Yeah, okay, that's okay. Barry,
111 at 31.
111 at 31, way to come back, Barry. That's great. Oh, I'm happy for you, Barry. Susan, how about you?
5 at plus 2.5.
Okay. Did it feel really difficult today?
I didn't sleep well and
Yeah,
morning, so I haven't had enough to eat or drink.
I'm sorry, but I mean, wait, 125, great.
I think I'm gonna get off and do my stretching later.
Honey, it's okay. You just go right ahead. Make sure your heart rate's down before you get off, okay?
Have a great day.
Okay. Yeah, thanks, Susan. Thank you. Feel better. All righty, so that is fantastic. What a great job for everybody. Andy, real quick, I'm gonna find it for you real quick and I'm gonna tell you what it is. Because you're really close to my age, right?
Yeah.
And let's see.
Still
Let me just go ahead.
Still 69 for 2 more weeks.
So yeah, most definitely that was the high end of zone 3 for you. Actually, I think you'll be crossing right into zone 4, almost just 1 or 2 above that. So that would be my guesstimate for you. That is fantastic. Good job, guys. Good job. Okay, so keep those pedals going lightly. Shake out your hands, drop your hands down, roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Place our fingers behind us, walk our shoulders back, lift our chest up. Well done. Now, Phil, you were in zone 4 for sure, weren't you, at that end?
Only for a little bit.
Yeah, only for a few seconds. Yeah, for a few minutes. Sweep it around, lace the fingers, press the hands away, chin lowers to chest. Good job. Press away. Good. So now look forward, reach up, and we're going to come into goalpost arms right here. We're going to take our fingers to the back of our head. Our elbows are wide. Think about dropping your shoulders and squeezing a tennis ball between your shoulder blades. Now, what I want you to do is press the fingertips into the back of the head. At the same time you do that, you're going to press the head into the finger pads. So what you're feeling is an engagement through the upper trapezius muscles, but you're opening up through your chest. Relax that and bring those elbows in close together. Take your finger pads at the back of your head, guide your chin down towards your chest. Feel the stretch that you just tightened, and now you're stretching. Look forward, open the elbows, reach out and float down. Shoulders up, back, and down. Good job. Right arm comes across our chest, stretch out through the upper back. Shoulders are down, chest is up. Take a deep breath, don't collapse, stay upright, reach out, bend the elbows, finger pads, and elbows high. Good job. Good. Release it out and lower down. Shoulder up, back, and down. Excellent. Left arm comes across the chest, stretch out. Good. Reach out, bend the elbow, finger pads, elbow high, stretch out through the tricep and the upper back. We recruit so much upper body when we ride this class. Slowly release, drop it down, shoulders up, back, and down. Big inhale, reaching up. Now exhale, reach out to the end handlebars, lift up off the seat, feet are parallel to the floor. Good work. Now bend the front knee, Soften the front knee, I should say. Don't bend it, soften it. Drop the heel down in the front, drop the heel down in the back. Make sure you're beginning your stretch there through the calf, Achilles tendon, and maybe hamstring a bit. Go ahead and rotate and do the same thing on the other side. Great job today, everybody. Did a fantastic job. Good work. Now, slowly lift the chest and float to your saddle, please. Good job. Great work. Now check in with your heart rates. Make sure they're down enough that you feel comfortable in stopping and getting off your bike. Always be mindful. Just do a double check. Make sure you're doing okay as far as your balance is when you get off that bike. Hold on to your frame if you feel that helps you a little bit. That would just be great. Okay, so when you're off the bike, you're going to shake out your legs. Good work. Now we're going to start with stepping slightly forward, just a little bit forward with the left foot. You're going to go back with the right, step back and drop your back heel down. So soften your back knee and soften your front knee. Press down hard through the back heel. So we're getting a little bit more into the calf and the back leg. Good. Now, what I'm going to have you do is just lift up your back heel, bend the back knee straight down, tuck underneath this hip, stretch the hip flexor in the front. So I read a lot about hip flexors. I love all the studies that are being done about the psoas muscle, the hip flexors. They're so valuable to us. So go ahead and untuck and lower the heel down in the back. Step together. Good. Now shift your weight. Step back with the left foot. Drop the left heel down. Good. Now you should feel a strong stretch through the calf muscle in the left leg. If you can't lower your heel to the floor, be mindful. You might want to step in a bit more. Go ahead, lift up the left heel, bend the knee. Good. Now you have both knees bent, tuck underneath. Stretch the hip flexor. Good work. Good work. Untuck that hip and step together. Good job. Kick out. Good. We're going to shift our weight to our left foot, pick up our right knee, and we're going to cross that ankle over the top of the right thigh, and you're going to sink down into a one-legged squat. So Norma, the reason why I was reading about this is because even if you have those tight hip flexors, that can cause that challenge, you know, to the piriformis muscle as well. And I keep forgetting that I think the psoas muscle starts down on the lower part of your spine, and then it wraps around to the front of your leg. So we're stretching that next. So come up, sweep that foot back, reach down, knee down, hip down. So we've gone from the piriformis, so the big glute muscle, now stretching out through the quad. Press forward slightly if you would like more stretch. And step down. Good job. Kick out. Excellent job. Shift the weight to the left foot, right knee up, cross over that ankle, and have a seat. Good job. So here we're stretching the glute on the right side, but we're hinging forward and contracting through that hip flexor muscle. So now we'll come back up and we'll reach down for the foot on that same side, knee down, hip down, lengthen out through the quadricep, and trying to get just into that hip flexor. Lovely job.
Thank you.
Step down and kick out. Good. Let's go into the hamstrings next. Shift your weight to your right foot, forward with your left, bend your right knee, flex your left foot hard. Now, sink down into that one-legged squat again. Drive that front heel into the floor. Really pull back, not physically, but pull back through the muscles, through the toe, kind of flex that foot, bring those toes back towards the shin. Good. So slowly rise, Now you're gonna take the leg that you were stretching, tuck up behind your opposite leg. Squeeze your inner thighs towards each other. Now, the leg you have in the back is the arm you reach up with and hinge to the side. And even if it's difficult for you to follow us with the side, don't worry. We get to both sides, so don't you worry about it. Whoop. Come up and flow down. Uncross and kick out. Good. Shift your weight to your left foot. Forward with your right. Bend your left knee. Flex your right foot. And hinge back for a good hamstring stretch. So we've already stretched out the calf muscle a couple of times. So now we should be able to get deeper into that hamstring and stretch it out. Slowly rise. Take that right foot behind the left. Squeeze those inner thighs. Right foot is behind, right arm comes up, and we hinge to the side. Excellent job. Good job. Reach up and flow down. Uncross. Let's go into our standing cat stretch. Separate our feet hip distance. Slide the hands down to cup the kneecaps. Finger pads on the bottom of the knees. Okay, your tail's out, you're gonna tuck it in. Draw your belly to your low back. Lower your chin to your chest. Someone has a string attached to your mid back and it's pulling up towards the sky. You're feeling the release all the way down. All the way down those spinal extensors. Tuck the chin deeper to the chest. Slowly rise. Good job. Here's our final inhale for our ride today. Inhaling and exhaling. Well done, everyone. Well done. That was a great ride for you guys today. Do you guys
Thank
have
you.
any questions?